Alright, everybody, you're probably wondering. Actually, you're not wondering. Nobody ever cares. I don't know why I say that. So I found out why it was 5 or 6 hours, like, worth of footage. This is why. It's pretty much the entirety of this after, like, the few videos I've already posted, and then some of the footage was me customizing my character and changing stuff in my inventory and all this extra stuff. So essentially, what's going down here, for those of you who didn't know, is an AFK zone, which in a lot of games now, Roblox gives the opportunity for you to sit in somebody's game and do nothing while you get free resources. The only trade off is time, so you can't really play the game while you're in an AFK zone. You just sit there while your resources gather up, and then when you get back, you claim them, and boom, you have them, and like you're set. So while all of this is actually running, there are going to be some things that I talk about and cover along. But yeah, I decided that I'd use some of this time to talk about some of the extra stuff that um, I kind of been talking about or hinting at earlier, and then maybe some other things that I just want to talk about because, occasionally I like to complain or just talk about things in general that have been happening to me or around me or whatever the case may be, and I feel like it's nice to get this stuff, off your chest, out into the air, and um, just get it. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. This isn't going to be any actual gameplay of the game, so if you don't want to stay to listen or whatever the case may be, you don't have to. I'm not holding you hostage. I just want to cover some things. So, for starters, my grandma died, and because of that, things have been a little harder. Before that, she had moved in with my grandpa in like one of my relatives' homes near me. So what my family and I have been having to do is take care of them, watch over them, help them out whenever we can, and do a lot of extra stuff for people who can't really move or do much for themselves that you probably never want to do for your grandparents or parents, but you gotta do because if you're not gonna do it, who will? And to those who have probably had the outside help from whatever other company or business saying that they're supposed to come in and help, yeah, to an extent they should, but for some reason they just haven't been. And I have a friend who works in the department, who knows about them, has heard about them, and I think has seen them, and has told me that those are the types of people who really just are known for being very bad and not necessarily helping out with people who are actually in need of help, like the elderly or just anybody else in general. So, because of that, it doesn't surprise me that that's what we're having to deal with, but that doesn't matter. They came probably a few months ago, and because of that, uploading has been a little bit of an issue for me. My uploading schedule for just YouTube in general. Not only that, but I've also had to pick up a second job because some stuff happened with me a little bit before all that, where I needed to have some things paid off and just didn't have the money for it. And to be honest, I still don't have the money for it, but I'm working to get some things done so that in time um, I can have some things handled. So I was working a little extra, just running around and getting a lot of stuff done. And it kept me a busybody, but it also kept me very tired. And because of that, I was just in and out of sleep and cranky and upset. And just, it was hard for me to like do much of anything or have much of anything down and under control. And now, I mean, it's not as bad anymore. I've had to free up some hours from my other job. Um, I've been making time to actually get sleep at night, and I've actually been able to ground myself and give myself a peace of mind, or some peace of mind, at least sometimes. But just recently, my grandma ended up dying, and that kind of just started things all over again. So, um, this will be the second funeral I'll be going to this year. The last one I went to was on my birthday, so I didn't even really get a break from work or anything for my birthday. I spent it at somebody's funeral, and now that things are somewhat slowing down between the mess that I had of a life not too long ago, um, I'll be heading right back out to another funeral, and so I'll be having to go out of town for it. So you either A, won't be getting any videos when that happens, which is sometime next week, or B, you might get like one or two. But because of the missed time that I've had due to all this extra stuff that's been going down, and because of everything else that's been going down, I just decided that I'd upload as many videos as I could, or at least get a lot of the footage that I've had knocked down and posted up so that the algorithm would sweep me into whoever's feed, so that if anybody wanted to see what I've been doing or wanted to see what I'm about, or if you have YouTubers that have been kind of posting stuff that you don't really want to watch and you want to see somebody different, assuming that I'm somebody different, here you are. Other than that, that being like my work-life balance as well as taking care of family. I have also been trying to get back into other games. So I don't know if you've known this about me. You probably haven't. If you're just now like seeing me, or if you haven't been keeping up with me, but I love MMORPGs. I'm one of those people who like grinding essentially for hours to get gear and to do dungeons and raids and have teams and clans and groups and friends, and I love the whole atmosphere of it. And if it were up to me, I would have like a steady group of people that I would play with every single day or whenever I was free, and we would do all the content that we can and unlock all this stuff together and do all this stuff together, and I would just upload that once a day every day at least, and I'd probably stream once a day every day as well because of it. But I don't have that kind of friend group. I don't have um, that type of people with me, so you're not going to get that kind of content out of me. Instead, what you'll end up getting is whatever it is I have to serve, and in this case what I am serving are um, clips of games that I played from way back when, or that I played in like the past week or so. So to give you a heads up for stuff that you might end up seeing, I've been playing Warframe again, playing with some friends, teaching some friends how to play, and just grinding out stuff because they're coming out with some new content, and I took a huge break from it. So I've been playing Warframe again. One of my friends have got me into the new Destiny expansion. I've been playing that as well. Um, Other than that, it's been Roblox, Baldur's Gate 3, and I still have Final Fantasy Online, right? It's not gone. It's just that I haven't been playing it as heavily because I've been hopping around all of these other games. So don't be surprised when you start seeing mixes of other games on my channel, because Roblox isn't solely the only game that I play. One of my subscribers reached out to me. At least I think you're a subscriber. If you're watching this, you're actually really cool. And they have been advertising this game called Pilgrim. I saw gameplay of it for the first time ever on TikTok like yesterday, and to me it kind of gave off a Deep Woken type of feel, but I know that wasn't solely the game that it reminded me of. So, for footage as far as Roblox goes, outside of like the extra however many hours of this I still have, not necessarily in this recording, but of all the extra footage that I have all together, you'll probably end up getting some footage of that Pilgrim. Also, I've been using my graphics card to record footage, and sometimes it just doesn't want to work on certain days or during random times. So I don't always have like footage of what it is I'm actually playing, even though I want to. Excuse the noise, I'm clipping my toes, my toenails. I don't always have the footage of what it is I want to play because sometimes my computer just simply does not want me to record it, and because of that, you will miss out on any like possible content due to that. I do have OBS, and sometimes I do record with OBS, but the issue with OBS is that it doesn't really record, I guess, efficiently. Like, it doesn't actually record the games for what they are. They'll lower the resolution, or stretch out the resolution, or they'll record it in a lower format. And to be fair, I have been changing monitors. At one point, I had several monitors connected, and now I'm back to just one, just because that's what I feel like as of right now. And some stuff that I was trying to do with another monitor wasn't really working out the way I wanted it to, and I don't really remember what it is now, so I can't, go back and speak on it to explain. But for right now, this is the monitor that I'm going to be sticking with. It's one of my lower resolution monitors, but it's bigger and it's older, and I like it. So yeah, that's just what I've got right now. And I guess don't be surprised if my videos aren't like uploaded in 4K or whatever, because I've changed monitors. These toenail clippers are old and kind of broken because they are not clipping my toenails. But outside of that, yeah, work. I have graduated school. Woo, congrats! It sucked, and I've gotten my degree. But the thing is, the little fun thing is, my degree is supposed to come in the mail. And for my school, it doesn't come until like 3 months after you graduate. So even though the records say that I've graduated and that I'm supposed to get my degree, or that I already have it, I technically don't and won't get it until 3 months after I've graduated. So right now, as of recording this video, let me make sure. It is June 20th, 2024. I graduated roughly like May, I want to say. Like May, probably May 20th, May 15th, something along those lines, May 19th, May 18th. So it's been a month since I graduated, and because of that, I can't expect to get my degree until like July, if not August. And by then, like a new school semester, well, several school semesters are going to be in play during this whole time. But there's another degree that I plan on getting, so I want to go back. It's just I don't want to go back until I get the first one, like the physical one, because I don't want them to mess something up in the system and never send me a degree, even though like I'm owed one, right? So because of that, I've just been taking a break from school and waiting. But there is, like I said, another degree that I'm already halfway finished with because I changed majors midway, and I don't have too much longer to go as far as getting that degree is concerned. It's just, if the school wasn't so incompetent, I would be a lot more confident. But that's okay. So because of that, I can't really get like the jobs that I want. So I'm having to work these odd whatever jobs in its place. And that ain't so bad because it keeps me busy, gets me some money, and lets me pre-plan for things. But if I could get the job that I wanted, my work schedule would be a lot freer because I wouldn't be juggling two separate jobs, and however much I'd be getting paid would be a lot steadier, so I wouldn't have to expect some crazy change because of this or that, and things would be a lot easier. But for right now, this is just what I'm dealt, and I've got to thug it out until life comes around, if life comes around. But yeah, that's just my little updates. So really, I guess what to expect from my channel is just some more videos this week, because I'll usually do like a video a week. Sometimes I'll surprise you, hit you with maybe 2 to 3. Because I was late for it last week, this week I'm gonna try to pump out probably like 5 to 6 different videos based on all the footage that I have, and then I'll still have some excess footage to post, and I still have some Magic the Gathering footage from way back when that I wanted to upload, where I spent X amount of money getting packs and having my friend explain things to me, and then battling him in it and actually beating him. That's just been sitting on my computer for months, so that's gotta go. So I'm thinking about uploading that as well. It's just I've been putting it off because it's probably some of the oldest footage I have right now, gameplay wise, saved, and I'm just debating on like what it is I want to use it for. Like, do I want to use it as one of these types of videos, or do I just want to throw it in a completely different video for no reason, or what? And I was thinking about having a change in content where like I'm actually just posting recorded gameplay of like friends and I playing. I've done it before, and I think that just was my channel for a little while, but hasn't been as of late. And it's because when I record with my graphics card, it's not really catching all of my audio. You know, it's only catching certain things, and because of that, it's not catching when friends talk 24/7. So I would have to like double down and have OBS running as well, but sometimes that can mess with um, the quality of recordings and whatnot, because that's just a lot of computing. So I'm figuring it out. And in its place, I've been uploading stuff like this, where I'm recording and getting voiceovers and whatnot, so you can hear my voice extra long, because I know that's what you really want to do. But this recording is still over 6 hours. Wow. All right. So I'm probably gonna get food soon. Just wanted to give a little rundown of what's to expect. Anyway, bye. Eat my balls.